advanced phrasal verbs in context with A. So first is account for. Account for something. And example, how can we account for the high electricity bill this month? Did we use the air conditioning more than usual? So part of her job is to report and account for all the company's expenses. The next phrasal verb is act as. Act as something. Bobby is a big guy and he has studied boxing, so he can act as my bodyguard as well as my driver. The hairs in the nose act as filters to help keep dust out of our lungs. So here it is, act as, paraphrasing, and the meaning, the definition is function as. The next, act on something. You should act on your teacher's advice and try to learn these phrasal verbs. Another, we are acting on our tax lawyer's advice. To set up an offshore company. So you can see here, actually, gerund, acting on. And another phrasal verb here is set up. The next is act up. Actually, that is informal way. My computer was acting up, so I took it to a repair shop near my house and had it fixed. Another example is, I'll have to miss golf as my knee is acting up again and it's very sore. So sometimes we can use act up as play up. Another phrasal verb is add to. Add to something, add something to something. You can use as well. On the film's opening night, the surprise appearance of several famous movie stars added to the excitement. And another example is its reputation for friendly stuff added a lot. So add something. To the hotel's value, something. This is the contribution to. The next, add up. I don't believe his story. There are too many things that don't make sense and the whole thing just doesn't add up. So add up usually negative, as in it doesn't add up. The boss claimed that he didn't know doesn't add up. He must have known. Add up to. Add up to or add up to something. What do 10, 7, and 6 add up to? Do they add up to 22 or is it 23? I've checked the receipts for expenses and they add up to over $10,000. And here is the definition come to. The next, aim at. So B, it means M is R, aimed at somebody or something. B, M is R, aimed at doing something. Or aim something at somebody or something. Example, the new ads for Levi's jeans are aimed at young people in particular. And like all ads, they are aimed at increasing sales. Another example is, we have aimed this book at people who really want to learn phrasal verbs. Another, allow for something, allow something for something. When you figure out what time to leave for the airport, allow time for traffic jams and also take the weather into account. When you make the budget, don't forget to allow for rising prices. Factor in the definition. Amount to something. A music CD needs to sell 100,000 copies or more to be a hit. Selling 10,000 copies doesn't really amount to success in the music business. Does having had 2 books published amount to a career as a writer? Another phrasal verb is answer back. Answer back to somebody, answer back somebody. My son got into trouble at school for being impolite by answering back to his teacher. Sometimes the definition for answering back is called talk back. One of our players was sent off, also phrasal verbs, for answering back to the referee. So talk back, talk again. Another one, appeal for something from somebody, appeal to somebody for something. After she disappeared, the girl's family appealed to the public for help. It's like ask for the public to help. Appeal to somebody. Teenagers are a major market for mobile phones, so we need to design a range of cool phones that will appeal to them. The next example is the small apartments will appeal to single people more than families. Apply to somebody. The company's new regulation to ban smoking in offices applies to everyone from cleaners and guards to the CEO. Some young people from rich families think the law doesn't apply to them. The next is arrive at something. After doing research into diet, he arrived at the conclusion that a good diet included fish and seafood, but didn't include animals or birds. They arrived at the retail price by considering all their production costs. Ask after somebody. I got an email from Elisa and she asked after you. I said you were fine and doing well in your new job. Whenever I meet James, he asks after you and I tell him you're fine. Ask for something. Ask somebody for something. If you get lost, ask someone for directions to your hotel and they will tell you where to go. I tell my staff not to be afraid of asking for help or advice if they need it. Ask out. Ask somebody out. Ask somebody out for something. If you like Mirka, you should ask her out. Tell her you would like to take her to dinner and then see a movie, go dancing or wherever. And sometimes the definition of ask out is invite out. Do you think it's strange for a girl to ask a guy out for dinner or for a date? Ask over or ask around. Ask somebody over, ask somebody around, and then the definition sometimes is using as invite over or invite around. We are asking some friends over to our new apartment for dinner on Saturday night. Let's ask a few people from work around to play cards on Sunday. Attach to. You shouldn't attach too much importance to what the critics say about your book. What really matters is what your readers think. Attach something to something. I think our boss attaches too much significance to how someone looks. And the last 2 phrasal verbs. Attend to somebody or attend to something. Sometimes the definition for phrasal verb attend to is deal with and see to. We have to make sure there are enough sales staff in our stores to attend to all the customers who need help, especially at busy time. There are 2 more issues that we should attend to in today's meeting. Average out, average something out, average out at something. Some days we sell more, some days we sell less, but sales average out at about 150 units a day. His income depends on sales, but it averages out at about 3,000 a month. So that's the all for these phrasal verbs in context with A, and stay in tuned for further and valuable free lessons. You need to subscribe my YouTube channel for more valuable free and better way to learn English and other Cambridge exams. Also, guys, you can join my Telegram channel for more recordings, books, and materials. And thanks for watching.